episode today. Stay tuned.
We're going to flood the zone.
What up, hongers? Happy Sunday. How's it going? How's everyone? How was everyone's weekend? How was everyone's last day of the weekend? How was everyone's Mother's Day, I guess? Happy Mother's Day, Lynn. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the chat. What's going on, Stroman, Twitch Tweaker, over on Twitch? Joe Discount, Jay Davis, Big Flappa, Will Carpenter, Sir Dudley 23, Hong Hong, Dan Bouvier, AH, Layman Talks, of course, Kimba, Jay Vickers, Jay and Jay are in the house, Hong Hong Kimba. Latest on the Israel-Hamas war. Also, there was an earthquake in Pakistan, apparently. .6 magnitude earthquake hit Pakistan. That might have been yesterday. I'm not even sure. It says May 10th, but it's still streaming live, so I don't know. I don't know. Jay, you called your ma so she could scream at you for 20 minutes about ICE. So good. Kimba says you're a good son for that, Jay. What? Why is she screaming at you about ICE? What do you have to do with ICE? Are you out there flooding the zone?
We're going to flood the zone.
Are you Tom Homan? Jay Vickers, we are the law firm J and J. Yes, the napkin, Corbusier. The bag or the napkin? The big question of the day. It does really look like a napkin, but it's pretty fucking funny that it's pissing them off so much that we're claiming it's cocaine. Just because that was a napkin doesn't mean they weren't doing cocaine prior to that, you know? After you put stuff up your nose, what do you need? You need a tissue. Oh, Jay, your mom says you're a Nazi because MSNBC told her you were. Well, it's a shame that your mother watches MSNBC or any mainstream news at all, but still nice of you to call her today. Hong, 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 DJ Lunchbox. Good to see you, good honger.
Participate in the Israeli military. He was drafted to a combat unit. It's a typical thing that a lot of North American Jews sometimes do, that they go and draft up to the Israeli military. He's known in Israel as a lone soldier. That means that you're there without your family because your family is abroad.
Okay, I guess let's go ahead and discuss the cocaine or tissue situation. Well, thank you for wishing me a happy Mother's Day, Lunchbox. Plumber said Russia said it was cocaine. Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this right here, right now. I know we have some cocaine experts in the chat. Is it a napkin or a bag of cocaine?
Oh, it's a lot more. I'll be back in Poland.
And through my bathroom, huh?
A lot of people are trying to claim that this was either a line of cocaine or a straw or a crack spoon. He's claiming it was a drink stirrer. Plumber, Jay Vickers, you need a female Jewish intern, a napkin, and a cup of water, too. And hookers. That's what I'm saying. I mean, just because this actually probably is a napkin doesn't mean they weren't doing cocaine before this. I mean, you know?
Literally. Yeah. We came through...
I mean, that would be a big bag of cocaine. It'd be a very big bag of cocaine.
And then we made it to
Lunchbox says not coke, but I've never seen it before. Me neither. That's why I have no idea if it's cocaine or not. I've never seen cocaine.
We got through the border.
Right.
Make a photo and after that you will, it will be a load of a drink.
Yeah, see? See, he grabs his Coke straw. He quickly grabs his bag of Coke once they realize what they've done. That's a really coked out look, though. I mean, he's looking suspicious here. I think they did blow before they entered the room. And that is a napkin and that is a drink stirrer. The hookers are in the closet. Yeah, there's hookers back there somewhere, for sure. 100%.
Super.
Yeah.
On va bien.
Merci là. Thank you.
We'll never know.
Ah ouais.
We'll never know if they were doing a huge bag of blow or not. Oh man, that's been one of the big dramas today on X. Oh god, to find the video I just searched cocaine. Cocaine coochie, 21 plus content. Do you think this person puts cocaine up her coochie for money?
India was not
Update on the
done.
poo
Sources
war.
confirmed a second wave of strikes was ready, this time targeting energy grids, economic hubs, and deeper strategic infrastructure. BrahMos did not just destroy bunkers, it shattered Pakistan's
They
confidence
do look
and
guilty,
deterrence
but, you
posture.
know, it's because they are guilty of about 1 million different things. So it's tough to say what the guilty look is for. I mean, it could be for anything, right? These kids are off the chain. You now have to ring a doorbell to enter a McDonald's in Fairfax County, Virginia? Because of kids? Must be 21 plus to dine inside Franconia Road McDonald's. Named it says you'd be on coke too if you married a tranny. Kimba said, or you'd marry a tranny if you were on coke. What came first, the coke or the tranny wife? Which one came first? Hong Hong Paco. Jake Davis, who keeps their napkin, not even a Brit. Alright, what's going on at this 21 plus McDonald's in Virginia?
Doorbell and what prompted. I'm telling you why they are asking you to ring the doorbell and what prompted this new policy.
This video obtained by News 4 shows the melee inside of this Fairfax County McDonald's last week. The location is right down the street from Thomas Edison High School in the Franconia neighborhood.
These kids are off the chain. They have no respect, no discipline.
Who raised these kids? These kids? These off-the-chain kids? Who raised them? Huh?
And it seemed like how they acting, their parents is allowing them to act.
Workers inside tell us young people, including some from Thomas Edison, can be seen fighting, heard cursing, and standing on tables.
Thomas Edison would be so proud of how his name is being used today.
In the video, managers of the McDonald's say those actions and other similar incidents led to a new policy and this sign on the front door on Monday, reading, quote, "Due to repeated incidents of student violence, the location is temporarily closed for dine-in service to anyone under 21 years of age."
Like, we sitting down eating, y'all smoking, y'all drinking, y'all cussing. Come on, yo. Like, come on.
Meanwhile, she has a Snoop Dogg shirt
she,
on.
along with her grandkids, stopped by the Golden
Thomas
Arches
Edison
location in the
this.
past and saw a group of young people disrupting other customers inside. She says she's okay with the new rule.
I understand where they coming from because that's turning customers away. If you hear you acting up, that's they losing their business.
Management says adults age 21 and up can still enjoy their Big Macs and Happy Meals inside. They may be asked to show their ID. To get service, customers need to ring the doorbell, and a team member will let you inside.
This McDonald's, I would have never expected it.
Other customers, like Bridget, say she hopes young people understand that their actions have consequences.
It's a company. It should be a safe establishment for families to enjoy their food. Young people, we can't just, we want to take that energy and redirect it.
In Fairfax County, Dominique Moody, News 4.
Wow. Jay Davis, adults eating Happy Meals? Hey. They're buying them for the kids that they're trying to, diddle. The kids have to wait in the car now, though, when they go in to get the Happy Meals for them. Doorbells are racist. Will, screw you. I want my Happy Meal toy. Do you have the full McDonald's collection? Stroman, does the doorman get combat pay? These are good questions. These are good questions. Black Var, you are here now. You were busy putting Hong Baby to bed. What'd you miss? You missed a 21 plus McDonald's. You missed Macron snorting cocaine. What else did he miss, guys? I've only been live for like 10 minutes, and it's been a lively one. It's been quite an evening. Jay, pool's closed. McDonald's too. A registered nurse at Prairie State College in Chicago, Illinois, says she intentionally kills white people because they're white. Yes, Macron is Scottish now. All that cocaine turned him Scottish. Boyce Kamitra Lee studies registered nurse at Prairie State College. Wow, all of you clear specimens are excited. Are we clear specimens? Is that what we are? Didn't realize I was translucent. All of you clear specimens are excited. Just know I randomly off your kind regularly in the hospital. Simple problem solved. Enjoy. Well, Clear of gonorrhea sitting room door. Be great fitted. Oh, I'm not trusting anyone that graduates from Prairie State. Oh, what? Well, a lot of people are saying she's probably just kidding. Republicans for cancel culture? They should just let someone talk about killing people at the hospital without any repercussions. Are you really the type of person that believes everything they see on social media? It's just a joke, bruh. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing about killing people at my job, bruh. Layman, I didn't get the vax. I consider myself a clear specimen. Let's check in on the Section 8 folks, see what they're up to today.
I'm looking. The mom was out there fighting too? No, it was fighting outside. Mamas and daughters are all fighting. And this nigga to the front door.
The party. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. What? Nobody got a phone. They got a phone.
Oh, look, the babies are coming in to get in on it.
Ooh. Goodness. Whoa. I'm looking.
Hey, is it just me, or did they get smaller when you were up there? Stroman, launch Operation Margaret Sanger now. Plumber, we need a live feed for all ghettos. Plumber, trailer parks too. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to be racist either. I want all the content. I agree. We need all the content. Layman, I was still looking. Regardless, you're in the ghetto. Set up a live cam. I'll stream it all day, man. Stream it straight to the zone all day long, 24/7. A visualization of the effects of gravity on different planets, and then it ends with the sun, which is not a planet, by the way, to whoever posted this. Wouldn't mind a camera at the borders. That'd be cool. That was just the new technology for breast reduction. Hung Wallops, good to see you.
Earth gravity. Mars gravity. Moon gravity.
Moon. Also not a planet. Just in case you're confused. Gravity isn't real. Get in the zone! Ghetto zone! Saints of Hell, yes.
Pluto gravity.
Basically, you would be fine if you got hit by this and you were in a car on Pluto.
Uranus gravity. Saturn gravity. Jupiter gravity. Sun gravity.
Now the car just crushes automatically on the sun. Stroman, you'd be frozen solid, but less car damage. Exactly.
Earth.
Exactly. I run hot anyway. I think I'd be fine on Pluto. Get in the zone, gravity zone. What we need to do is we need to flood the zone.
We're gonna flood the zone.
And we're gonna do it. "12-year-old shot dead while filming music video in Northwest where? Philadelphia, of course.
It's so sad to think this happened. This is a very quiet block. I love my block. And to hear something like this.
Investigators say the 12-year-old boy was inside this home of the 1500 block of East Passatoria Street Saturday afternoon. Officials say at around 12:30 they responded to a call about a person with a gun. They found a 12-year-old boy suffering from a gunshot wound to his stomach. In just a matter of minutes, the child was pronounced dead at the hospital. Investigators say the boy was filming a music video inside the house with two other teens, a 15 and 17-year-old. It is unclear which one of the teens fired the weapon.
Obviously, there were live guns there. The crime scene also
So they were
consists of
playing
some
with
other...
guns while shooting a music video, and one of them accidentally shot the other one. Fucking geniuses on our hands here. Jay, question: does flooding the zone involve leaving my cabin? No. No, you're good, Jay. You just continue flooding the comment zone, and you get a pass. You get a pass from the hotness of flooding the zone. Blaine, they didn't shoot the video the right way. Yeah, one of them misunderstood the shooting of shooting a video.
Weapons, some BB guns, some fake guns. So how that live gun got there, who it belongs to, that is still all under investigation.
Detectives were seen coming in and out of the residence where the weapon was discovered. Family members who police say were inside the home during the shooting are being questioned. Police say the music video that was being recorded by the teens is a key piece of evidence in the...
Who was the producer on this video? Alec Baldwin? Surprised no one in the chat made an Alec Baldwin joke.
Investigation.
We're in possession of. However, there needs to be, legally warrants secured with respect to accessing that information.
Neighbors on the block were shocked to find out a tragedy like this would happen on their block a day before Mother's Day.
The videos, I think, now are so violent. And these kids, I just don't understand. You know, I was raised where you didn't play with guns.
Now, officials did tell us that the 12-year-old boy did not live inside this home. They say that they are still investigating if this was an intentional or an accidental shooting. Live in Philadelphia, Shaira Arias, NBC 10 News.
All right. Lunchbox, you've sent me another ride video. Let's see what you got. Combination wig video, ride video? Is there no sound on this? Well. Oh, there is sound. This is weird. Have they changed the shorts? Alright, Lynn, what did you drop for me here? Another angle of the cocaine versus napkin in slow motion. Alright. Alright, I'll take a look. I knew I heard something. It's the volcano in Hawaii. That sound's been in the background this whole time. How come no one told me? Alright, let's see. Why did he grab his arm like that? I didn't notice that in the last video. Look, I still think it's a napkin, but I also still think they're coked out. Both can be true. No face. There's basically the main argument on X today has been, was that a bag of cocaine in that video or a napkin? Ballistic high speed, 240 miles per hour bowling ball cannon versus ballistic dummy. Oh, is there more to the video? Okay. I thought the video was over at that point. I know there was like a couple more seconds, but I still think this arm grab right here is the weirdest thing in this video now. Gay. Okay. You're talking about the hand switch? Well, where does that go? Puts it in his pocket. Yeah, who would put a dirty tissue in their pocket? Yeah, interesting. Maybe it was a tissue that had cocaine inside of it. Maybe the tissue had this dude's phone number in it for later. You know, for a late night visit. Maybe some hammer play. All right, 240 mile per hour bowling ball versus ballistic dummy. Plumber, there's hookers are under the table. Obviously, there are hookers under the table. There's always hookers under the table. Hello, we see Jarahai.
Oh, perfectly centered shot.
I'm pretty sure I could survive this. My abs of steel could take it.
Right underneath the rib cage, like just completely fractures everything. Oh, that makes me feel some kind of way.
Look at his whole spine out the back.
And the head is just slowly rotating in place. Give up. Crack, 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 crack.
Good.
That's a lot of
grief.
I was questioning myself on if my guess was going to be right, if it would actually go through, because
yeah, but I would just bend over.
Amorphous,
exactly.
And it can take so much energy and shift.
And like we've seen bullets coming like out and then get pulled back in.
And the bowling ball has so much surface area, but it still made it through.
Yeah.
Even with that spine and that metal rod in the way, it's still just plowed right.
I want to know. I want to know, did anyone think a 240 mile per hour bowling ball wouldn't harm the dummy, the ballistic dummy? Were they like, maybe he'll be fine? Was there anyone that bet the dummy was going to stay intact? Virtual Martini, that is exactly what one AR-15 round does to the human body. Exactly. It's the same thing. Did you know an AR-15 bullet explodes with the same force as an atom bomb? Showman, need bump stock for bowling balls. Jay, right? They just invented the cannon. Yes. Good job, guys. You invented the cannon. Next up, they're going to see if fire is hot. We'll find out. At 11. Damien, I am aware of the mayor of Nashville, but I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Man gets his shoes stolen while drinking gasoline straight from the pump. Normal day in America. All right, Damien. Do you mean his wife? No face. I have so many questions. I felt the same way watching that video. I have questions, but I'm not going to ask any because I also don't have questions. This is the mayor of Nashville and his domestic partner and their two little boys. Wife. Blaine Gunter, that's why you guys have so many problems now. Yeah, our mayors keep getting progressively worse. Nashville's never had a Republican mayor, ever. As far as I can tell. At least, definitely not since it became a metro, like 70 years ago. But we used to have like pro-business Democrat mayors that were like pretty centrists, you know? They weren't whack jobs, but the last 20 years it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse because California and New York have moved here. Nashville is basically just California, New York of the South. And these people were fleeing the shitholes that they created, and they brought their politics with them to slowly or quickly create another shithole. It's bad. We need to reverse course quickly. Insane jet blast at St. Martin Airport. Tourist gets blown away. Yes, keep standing there. Young Sneed, I apologize for your poor ad viewing experience, but you do know that YouTube shows you ads that it thinks you might be interested in based on your browsing history, right? Do a barrel roll. Well, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Jackass. I wanted that woman's bikini to fly away. Not one kite. My disappointment is immeasurable. No one brought a parasail? Let's check in on Consuela Harris. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Let's check in on Consuela. How do you think she's handling losing the election? Do you think she's been handling it well? Surely she hasn't just drank herself into a stupor every day. Let's see here.
And I was just telling somebody recently who didn't know, we performed Free to Be You and Me. When I sang about my friend William, who was 5 years old and wanted a doll to hug and hold, I could sing the whole thing.
I think you should sing some now.
And I was just telling somebody recently.
She does appear to be happier. She does appear to be a happier drunk now that she lost the election. Stroman said, Kamala is very relieved to be off the hook. You might be right. You might be right about that. Because, you know, leading up to the election, a lot of her drunk videos were like depressing drunk. She at least appears to be happy drunk here. Because she doesn't have to do it. New TV show coming. Day Drinking with Kamala. Her part in the play is over for now. True. For now. She's going to be the next governor of California. Blaine, she's going to be your next governor. What do you think about that? Huh? Huh?
He's got no whipping. No whipping. Just throwing stuff around.
Blaine said it can't get worse. You want to make it worse? Newsom's going to be your president. Well, wouldn't he also be your president in that case too? So jot that down. All right, hang on. Jot it down on my things to do list. Hey, the other day I jotted down flood the zone clip on my things to do list, and guess what? Guess what happened?
We're gonna flood the zone.
It did it. Young Seed, I think we have watched that interrogation before. I've definitely seen it, and I don't know if we watched the whole thing, but I think we have. Damien, I liked that the Penguin airline employee. Should I play that again? Just for anyone who missed it?
Hey, Joe. Joe, come on.
He's going to found the store.
Oh, man.
Don't record, Cole.
Don't record?
Don't record.
Don't record. No recording. We can't let anyone see this. Jay, he just lost his keys. I look for mine the same way. My keys are usually lost inside Walmart registers too. All right, we're playing the Penguin video. The Penguin apparently works at LAX, guys. I'm gonna make sure you can see all of it. There you go.
Hi, Sam. Yeah, the deadline is here. You must have your real ID or a passport in order to fly domestically. But as you mentioned, you aren't going to be prohibited from flying if your ID is not yet compliant. But to talk a lot more about this, we have Jason Pantages. He is the TSA Federal Security Director here at LAX. And first of all, things are going pretty smooth here today.
What the? The movements are very Penguin-like too. She's all jerky moving. She, I don't know. No idea what gender this is.
Hi, Sam. Yeah, the deadline is here.
I need to get me to LAX sometime soon. That's not happening. It's not happening, chat. I wonder what the pilot looks like. Will, their gender is bird. Flightless bird? That's foul. Good one, Naruto. Good one. Biology unknown. Bet the jet is invisible. Penguin coded. Fim Glen. The Fim Glen. Florgon, that's not nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I wasn't nice. Al Sharpton snaps at the Trump administration for allowing white South Africans to seek refugee in America. Wait, so he doesn't want people coming to America now? Oh, only if they're white. He doesn't want white people. That actually makes sense. He doesn't want. Why would Al Sharpton want more white people here? Yes, AIDS Sharpton, says Stroman.
You have a lot of... I've talked to some people that been at the protest, and he's still in custody wherever. But I think that the problem here is that you're talking about the mayor of a city where people are being held without due process in many cases. Right. So he has the right to say, wait a minute, I want to know what's going on here. Why are people being held without due process? Now, you contrast that at the same time, the New York Times is saying that President Trump is saying to white Afrikaners from South Africa, I'll give you refugee status. So we're bringing in white Afrikaners who we don't know if they're criminals. We don't know this, what they went through in the legal process in South Africa. But people right...
I mean, I love how he's making our argument here. It's a lot easier to vet these types of people that are coming here if they're coming here with that type of status versus just letting them come across the border and having no idea who they are or where they are.
Here in Newark, we're going to assume they're all criminal. We're going to bring them out, and if the mayor wants to say, wait a minute, let's have due process, lock him up, he's trespassing. It is as blatantly a double standard as one can get. What is the real policy going to be?
I should have put Al Sharpton on my Deadpool
judges have to establish.
Big mistake.
Are we going to have due process, or are we just going to let everybody go, and can the president just give other people blanket, you're refugees? So what's the difference,
I forget who I did put on my Deadpool.
And a guy that may be a criminal and may not be, given the Garcia situation?
Yeah, I mean, I hate doing graphics myself, but I'm going to do one.
I'm glad we don't have to see that. Allegedly, Netanyahu today said, I think we'll have to detox from U.S. security assistance. Allegedly. Oh no, don't threaten me with a good time. Birds Aren't Real has made it on to the Red Sox game. The announcers mentioned birds aren't real. 4 years after I go to a Birds Aren't Real protest, finally it's getting mainstream attention.
You got a friend?
Those are robots, right? They're not actual birds. That's what I read on Twitter one time.
Like at Augusta?
Yeah, they're just...
That's true, by the way, from everything I've been told.
What's a state bird of Missouri? Probably not that.
I got no idea.
Birds Aren't Real mentioned. Speaking of Nashville's mayor, strumming pigeons are an inside job. When you see a bird, what do you say? Get a warrant. Educate yourselves. Educate yourselves. Don't talk to the birds. Tell them to get a warrant. Plumber, birds piss me off. Birds mostly piss me off too. Always out there chirping at all hours of the day and night. Oh, what is this? What is this? Roy Innes shoves Al Sharpton on his ass? I don't think I've ever seen this. Jay says, I usually say, oh God, how did I get outside?
Let me state now, let's deal with the facts. Let's go to the record. Tonight, we want to deal with the records and the facts.
Please do it.
On this program, your program, you heard me, you have me on tape defending this man. Recently, even after the shenanigans with him and the other
That's
soldiers.
a lot of crap.
No, brother, you had your time.
That's a lot of crap.
Brother,
Sharpton, man.
No, I got it.
Sharpton used to be eating good. How have I never seen this clip? Is this from the 80s, the 90s?
Let me state.
Never mind, this video isn't old because Jim Aram 9795 says this video never gets old. And if it never gets old, then it can't be old. That stage is under load. Nashville's feminine mayor says the Tennessee Highway Patrol's cooperation with ICE is causing deep community harms. And he's set up a fund to help illegal aliens in the city. One of my favorite things to do during the day right now is to browse through my city's subreddit, the Nashville subreddit. There's like 20 posts a day about them crying about ICE. And how they're all going to stand up to ICE and band together and they're going to change the world, and they're all a bunch of heroes, and then they all uptoot and congratulate each other on how awesome they are for talking about it on the subreddit. It's fucking hilarious. It's absolute gold.
This is a tough moment, and I am heartbroken that today many of our neighbors in Nashville are experiencing fear over family separation rather than the safety we all deserve. The trauma inflicted on families is long-lasting, and I'm doing everything in my power consistent with applicable law to protect anyone who calls Nashville home. What's clear today is that people who do not share our values of safety and community have the authority to cause deep community harms. Immigration enforcement is a federal responsibility. MMPD officers
Reno,
are
yes,
not.
this lady is the mayor of Nashville.
What's clear is that federal and state authorities are intent on enforcing immigration law. Their approach is not our understanding of what a Nashville for all of us looks like.
It's a proud Redditor.
And
I
we're
kneel.
grateful to our community partners who make all of our residents feel welcome.
We'll be launching a new fund
Will,
called
I
the
can't hear.
Fund.
Oh, sorry, Kimba, I can't hear anything
we
over
want to
that
make
gay
sure that
tie.
the immigrant community in this town knows that we have their back, and the fund will raise dollars that'll support the needs of our immigrant community, especially those who've been affected by the ICE raids yesterday, providing funds to support childcare, transportation, housing assistance,
raise
food
money for
security,
illegal
really
aliens?
anything else that they need.
You can tell this is a first-of-its-kind fund supporting our immigrant and refugee community in moments of crisis, which have been many in that community over the past several weeks. And it will be online today, cfmt.org/belonging.
Federal agents smoked a cigar just feet away from the crowd. ICE has not said who was taken into custody, why they were detained, nor were they where they were going.
Do you guys feel good about this?
That's a celebratory cigar. Job well done.
Are you happy to be taking families apart?
After Saturday into Sunday
Are
morning's
you
ICE
happy about
crackdown in South
taking
Nashville.
families apart? Not really. You can send their kids back with them too. I'm totally fine with that. I think we should keep the families together. It's a great idea. Send the kids with them.
His sister, who is undocumented and wants her identity hidden, says she is shattered. She tells me he's from Honduras and has worked in the United States for 5 years. THP says troopers made...
So he's been sucking off the teat of America for 5 years? Has he even bothered to attempt to become legal or no? My guess is no.
Several arrests for outstanding warrants, and that, quote, illegal guns and drugs were also recovered, including from individuals suspected of gang affiliation, end quote. Migrants tell me they are going into hiding because of a possible second round of ICE raids.
We are scared for what happened on Saturday.
Others are considering drastic measures.
My brother is planning to self-deport because he says Louisiana is really full and he is worried.
Think of the Redditors.
All migrants in Nashville have, and is hoping she can get relief.
Pakistan claims its drones hovered over Indian capital New Delhi.
Through Operation Banyanum Marsoos, dozens of Pakistani armed drones hovered over Indian major cities and sensitive political and government facilities, including their capital, New Delhi.
Sure they did. Sure they did. Hey, there's a drone hovering over my house right now. And I also have drones hovering all over your houses right now, too. Go outside and look. I dare you. Teen mistakenly killed by his friend while breaking into cars in St. Louis. More geniuses on our hands. So earlier we had the kids shooting a music video in Philadelphia where one of them accidentally shot and killed the other one. And then over in St. Louis, some kids were just, going out to do a little fun activity of breaking into people's cars together. You know, it's a bonding time for these children. And one of them accidentally shoots the other one during carjacking bonding time. Albert Speer, Hong Hong.
The group of thieves were apparently startled while breaking into cars and started shooting wildly. A 16-year-old member of their group was hit.
They were startled, so they just started... So I just started blasting. So anyways, I started blasting because I heard a noise. Geniuses.
Later died.
Oh my God. That's really sad. It can be anything. A doctor, a lawyer, whatever you can be in life,
The thieves had gone to the 6300 block of Vermont Avenue around 2:20 a.m. to break into cars.
It's not the first time. I mean, it's happened down here. I mean, the cars get broken into. I think this is the second time in 8 months.
On surveillance video, you could see them pull up and 5 jump out. Mark Fiedler had taken his dog for a walk before the thieves arrived.
And about 15 minutes later, I heard,
they're like the Acorn Cop.
2 shots and then
said
3
Acorn
or 4
dropped on the
more.
car.
As the thieves were
Landon,
breaking
like
into a
Acorn
white
Cop.
Suburban,
You guys said that at the
them.
exact same time on Twitch and YouTube. That's funny.
The thieves opened fire in all directions, shooting one of their own, a 16-year-old who later died at the hospital.
For everyone engaged last night, there was a life lost due to a car break-in.
At one point, the thieves started to drive away, driving over the injured suspect who was screaming for help.
Oh, nice.
Run downstairs and grab my phone.
Gosh.
I see you.
Gosh. You're just out for a casual night of robbing some cars, breaking into cars with your buddies, and one of them shoots you, and then he runs you over trying to get away. How nice. How nice. With friends like these, Auspice, it gets worse.
Lay down on the ground, and I called the police.
The thieves did stop and put the 16-year-old in their vehicle before leaving.
Well, at least they did
This group
that.
of thieves may have been quite active in recent days. St. Louis County Police confirm officers were called to the 4100 block of Park Hill Court in the Melville area last night around 1:45 a.m., where several cars had been broken into.
I can confirm that our detectives are working with other nearby law enforcement agencies to see if these individuals are connected to any...
This guy is the most Mitch McCoy guy I've ever seen. This name matches this face so well. Is that not a Mitch McCoy if you've ever seen one?
other car break-ins that have happened across the region.
Lynn says 67 hungers watching and only 28 likes.
To see whether the same thieves were the suspects
Come on,
caught on video
hungers.
with an AR
Help a hunger
pistol
out.
who broke into cars in that community recently.
You should start a Ho Fund Me. Valentinius, hope no cars were hit. Yeah. Same. I hope no cars were injured throughout the course of the evening. That would be a shame. That would be a shame. All right, 33 likes now. That's better, hungers. That's better. It's still not great, but it's better. 50% of you like the stream. That's good. The other 50% of you are neutral on the stream. Bay Plaza Mall, Bronx. Large gathering of teens. Employees sensing a large gathering of teens shut their store entrances.
Not the store shutting down because of these teenagers. Like, look at that.
Jay, I'm still deciding. That's fine. Take your time,
Only
Jay.
in New York City, baby. Only in New York.
Shit,
Come
they
to
see him
Bay
come in and they
Plaza.
start locking their doors. They hear that crowd. Well, look, the Foot Locker even especially knows. Yeah, hey man, we gotta close these gates. Foot Locker was the first one to do it. Oh, a large gathering in Atlanta. I see wigs flying. Wig fight, wig fight. Wallace, this was just Mother's Day celebrations. Lunchbox looks mostly peaceful. Yeah. Oh, in front of the bus stop. This literally might have been Mother's. Abraham Lincoln's dead ghost. Did you know John Wilkes Booth's brother, I think Edwin Booth, was like the most famous actor in America at the time of his brother shooting Abraham Lincoln? It's like his brother was like, yeah, I'm going down in history better than you, motherfucker. It would be like Donnie Wahlberg killing the president. Jared, amazing neighborhood. Take my upvote. Lunar Angel, this is why I don't like going to ATL. Same. I haven't been to Atlanta. I'm trying to think of the last time I went to Atlanta. I used to go occasionally because it's like a 4-hour drive from here. It's probably 6 hours now with the way traffic is in Atlanta. It's been a long time. I can't even recall. It's definitely been over 10 years. Probably 15 years since I've been to Atlanta. Jay, Edwin solved this by changing his name to Yay. Albert, amazing the women kept their tops on. I was thinking that. I was wondering if we were going to see an errant boob somewhere. DJ Lunchbox, Alpharetta in 09 probably. I think I went to Atlanta in like 2012 or 2013. I think 2013 maybe. Maybe 2012. So I think that was the last time I was in Atlanta. And I'd be okay if I never ever went to Atlanta ever again. I would be totally fine with that. Who knows though. All right, what do you got here? Then his reactions made it funnier. Staring at all. Let's have Austin Zone meetup in Atlanta. Now, I think we have to do the Austin Zone meetup in Ohio. I think we have to.
Right, how animals look without fur. Oh, I don't know if I'd like this. A bear? Oh, whoa, 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 that is freaky. Oh, I don't like that one. It looks like a big rat. Chimpanzee without fur? Okay. Oh, he's been going gym. He's stacked. Oh, yeah, you're just... Oh, my God, he's ripped. A parrot without fur? What's that? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. God damn! Oh, what's this going to be now? Oh, okay. It looks like a big rat. They all look like rats.
Rabbit.
Oh, don't. This will break my heart. Oh, it looks so sad. Oh, no. It looks like Eeyore. That looks like Eeyore. A hedgehog with no fur. He's just a seal.
A fat rat.
A horse. I've never seen a horse. Oh. Oh. An owl. Oh, I can't watch this anymore. Oh.
Albert Speer. This dude is the reason we had the American Revolution. Compare this to the cruise we watched last night. Okay, wait. First, I think we'd have to get the cruise from last night. What cruise did I play last night? Where is that? Was that in this? Was that on my bookmarks? Was that in? Oh, here it is. I found it. Shoot. Yep. Here we go. Which cruise ship would you rather be on? The cheap one?
Once again, final conference, welcome aboard. Don't forget now, welcome aboard, show at 9.
Or this one. Personally, for me, neither. I would never go on a cruise. No, thank you. Why aren't there any brawls and people getting hurt? Oh yeah, this was a good one. This is from last year. Last summer.
Oh, I better back it up. Whoa, star! Whoa, star! Back up, my man, back up. It's going down. Hey! Oh, shit! Welcome to the motherfucking cruise. No, not me, man. Hold on. Oh, shit! There it goes! There it goes! Shit! God damn! God damn! Welcome to the cruise.
Let's charter SS Hong for Austin's own meetup on the high seas.
Hey, come on, man! God damn! Holy shit! Hey! God damn!
Sounds like drunk out Roker. Jake, to be fair, the buffet was out of potato salad.
God damn!
And ribs.
Oh, we got fucked up?
They're fighting over the last rib.
I just want some pizza. Where the pizza at, though? Let them know. Where the pizza at?
The two white guys in there looking for pizza.
Wall Star. Oh, this is too much. Hey, come on, guys. God damn. Holy shit. Holy shit, here's the aftermath. Broken plates, broken hair and shit.
Broken
Jesus
hair?
Christ, man, that was a fucking nightmare. I'm
You
gonna
mean
help you guys
wigs?
clean up, man. God damn, I can't leave y'all here by yourselves. This is crazy. Holy shit.
Wallops, ever watch a bunch of hyenas gang up on a lion? We just did. What do you mean? Who do you think has better grip strength? White American farmers or illegal Mexican iron workers? It's staring at all. I would have taken the Titanic over that. At least the iceberg was white.
What'd you get? 129? That's not bad. I swear. That's good. That's really good. Yep. 148. That's pretty dang good. That is not bad. Try and break it. What'd you get? 127.8.
How is that?
That is about middle of the road today.
Still there.
134. You beat him?
I got that.
Yeah. What'd you get? 86.8.
86? Come on, bruh.
107.
Farmers for the win.
95. Beat it?
116.
Hey, that's better.
I did
127.4. 113.
Lynn, scroll up to this week to the cop that has repeat offender fatigue. Ah.
He's got a felony warrant out of Thurston County Sheriff's Office because this is the third time we've pursued this individual in 6 months. So the last time I talked about him, I actually specifically stated that if the judges don't start taking this seriously, that someone's going to get hurt or killed. And here we are, shooting at the police. So maybe they'll take it more serious this time, but I'm not confident. Yeah, it's hard to believe this is going to end peacefully.
He's like, yep, we keep arresting this dude, and they keep letting him go. He's over it. That's just the reality of what it is now. Latest on the Israel-Hamas war. I need to go refill my coffee, guys. I'll be right back.
Directly negotiating with Hamas. What do we expect, and are you surprised by this news?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on, as always. When it comes to the Middle East, we shouldn't be surprised about anything, really. But nevertheless, I think this is an interesting twist. I think more than anything, if I were the Israelis, all right, I would be a little concerned, right? Just because the Israelis don't want, what the Israelis don't want here is for Hamas to attempt or to drive a wedge between Israel, of course, specifically Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and President Trump. Because we have to understand is that Hamas's goal here, overall goal, is to survive, of course, is to survive the war, but more than anything, it wants to continue to rule the Gaza Strip. It wants to continue to hold its arms and essentially survive the war, all right? And that goes against Israel's goals here. So this, I would say, gesture, all right, by Hamas, I think it's trying to, what they're trying to do here more than anything is trying to impress President Trump. All right?
Trying to get me the good graces. And of course, Edon Alexander there, the Israeli-American soldier, grew up in the United States. And we're hearing these statements coming in from Hamas about this, talking about the release, saying it's immediately start the intensive negotiation to reach a final deal for the long-term truce, which includes an end to the war. And I think we've talked about it time and time again, not necessarily taking the words of this organization at face value, because based on their actions and such, what What's the likelihood that they're telling the truth? What's the likelihood that they actually know where Idon is? Is there any possibility that they don't actually know where he is?
Right. I'm really happy that you brought that up because this has happened several times. Hamas has said that these hostages, right, some of the hostages have either been killed in Israeli airstrikes or they cannot locate them. I believe they actually said this about Idon Alexander just about a month ago. And now it seems, right, Hamas is saying that, oh, he's around now. We have him. And we're going to hand him over to Israel. So it's a little strange, but yes, Hamas, we cannot take them for their word, especially the Trump administration. Time and again, they have said one thing, right? But they've meant something else. So again, I think at the end of the day, what Hamas wants here is to survive the war. But we have to be careful, especially the Trump administration. We have to be careful what Hamas says, what Hamas does. I do think in this case, Hamas does have Idon Alexander. I think in this case as well that they will hand him over if they say they will. However,
is anything else happening live? Live check-in.
On rocket.
Then a few seconds later, code 30, all clear, suspect in custody.
Always something going on in Bakersfield.
Absolutely not. I did not cook my wife dinner.
In the metro zone, Stenic Mill, 30, wearing a blue shirt.
We went over to
urinating in public.
We did a potluck with our family today. So,
Lynn, I feel like 25% of hongers are from Ohio. It's a lot. There's a ton of you guys in Ohio.
Around 2 o'clock, we went over to my aunt's house. My uncle cooked. This is her sister, my mom's brother. We went over there, had a huge potluck with all the cousins.
Let's check in on the pitch drop. It's gonna drop any second now, guys. It's gonna drop any second. Jay, and that's 100% of Ohioans that have working internet. So close. It's so close, guys. It's happening. It's turning off. I live in LA. Please no bully. I don't know. Should we bully him, guys? What do you think, chat? Should we bully the LA guy? Whole face says, do you steal $999 of stuff per day? Lynn gives you her condolences. That's nice. Jay, he's already in LA. What more could we do to him? Fair point. Dr. McCary. He's the head of the FDA. I guess old video of him talking about kids taking the vaccine is resurfacing. Good evening, Jimmy Johnson. Hung hung.
Should a 12-year-old thin, healthy girl get a 7th COVID shot this year? I don't know the answer to that because we don't have good clinical data. We can get that data.
I guess this isn't even an old video. This is FDA Commissioner McCary discusses Trump's first 100 days. This isn't even an old video. I thought this was old video. I just realized this isn't even old video. He still isn't sure if kids should be taking the vaccine or not. Wow. Great pick there. This is a fun little game of, is this Mogadishu or is it Minneapolis? It's Minneapolis, by the way. I've been tagged by ICE stand with monkeypox asking to explain Freddie O'Connell. Hong King, would you mind explaining this to me? Is what the message says. Dr. Whitney L. Boone. I cannot explain. Great shame has been brought upon my once beloved city. I mean, how do you explain this? Freddie O'Connell, who's questionably a man, is partnered with Whitney Boone, our mayor. This is our mayor. And Dr. Whitney L. Boone is this person. And this is a more updated picture of them as a family. Unclear where they got the kids from. Just scroll Twitter for a bit. I feel like scrolling Twitter these days, though, is dangerous to do on live because anything could pop up. Amaranth breaks down in tears after arguing with her husband for over 17 hours on stream. Who cares? I'm just going to let you watch this. Okay, let's watch it.
On the floor until she tells me I can get up. Can I get up? Careful. Focus. Please don't do that. She is a working service dog. Distracting a service dog is a class 2 misdemeanor in this state. Focus. Yeah, well, she's currently working, and distracting her is a Class 2 misdemeanor. Focus.
No, it's not.
Focus. Good. Oh, I hate advocating on the floor until she tells me I can get up.
So you're gonna wait for your dog to tell you you can get up? The dog just wants some fucking treats. Maybe some bacon. Don't fall for rage bait videos. Do not fall for rage bait videos like this that are designed for clicks and views to make them money. I'll show you an example of a rage bait video.
When your kids say they hungry in the store, gotta feed them. You gotta stop and you gotta feed them. Because one thing about me, when I'm hungry, he gonna make you eat. You gotta eat. Ain't that right? So when y'all hear y'all kids crying, just stop. Just take a break and get them a snack. It's the only way to get them to shut up. That's it. It's simple. Y'all see they quiet as a bee. Hey, quiet. It's okay to take a break, y'all. It's okay. It's better than listen to y'all kids cry. And to the people that want to see the kids, here they are. Y'all always ask about the kids. Here they are.
Poe's Law, though? Yeah. Philadelphia rapper LGP Qua, what? Who went viral over the years for freestyling, was reportedly shot and killed today. Oh, how sad.
That's the place where I was born at.
LGP Qua? Hey, how'd they get video of my old college apartment? Except they replaced the Bud Lights with the Miller Lights with Bud Lights.
I've never seen anything like this. Me neither. It's nuts. That's why I have the...
This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. How does he get anywhere?
How does he get anywhere?
I've never seen anything like this. Me neither.
Jay, they must have just moved in, right? What? What have they been there, a week? Fuck, that looks good. Damn it, Chef Andrew Gruel's always making me hungry on this app. Damn, that looks good. Lobster burger. DJ Lunchbox, I hear the fire alarm. Sea spider sandwich? Nah, fuck you. The sandwich has to be able to fit in your fucking mouth. I don't care about that. That's what you got forks for. That's why the white man invented the fork and the spoon.
12% of men who have sex with other men 1 or more times a week have problems where they are not able to control their bowel movements.
Because when do you...
Well, why? If it's healthy, if it's perfectly healthy. And
okay.
You know that's
so
true.
There are medical facts.
12% of men who have sex with other men.
Okay. Free Carmelo, huh? Jay, now I see Austin as a Mary deserves. Hey, that's a low blow, Jay. It's a low blow, my friend. Honga on honga violence will not be tolerated.
Y'all not gonna make me believe or feel any kind of sympathy for Austin Metcalf at all. He put his hands on that young man when he should have kept them hands to himself. When the young man told him, touch me and see, you bet not touch me, that meant that I don't want you in my space, I don't want you touching me. Rosa Parks days is over. You cannot think that you can move somebody out of a seat that you don't own.
Did someone move Rosa Parks out of the seat? Is that how that story goes? I gotta be honest. I don't know the true story of what happened with Rosa Parks. I know she either wanted to sit in the front or the back of the bus. She didn't want to sit in the back of the... Personally, I like sitting in the back of buses whenever I rode a bus when I was younger. The back was better than the front. Maybe not back then. Maybe times have changed. You know, like how the world used to be in black and white. Now it's in color. And now, you know, the back of the bus used to be bad, and now the front of the bus is bad. I don't know. That video was meant for 2015.
And think that it's going to be okay. And you can't determine how I'm going to retaliate on you when you put your hands on me in an aggressive manner. Austin Metcalf got exactly what he deserved. Point blank, period. It's time out for feeling sorry for somebody's feelings or feeling emotional about somebody's feelings.
Remember, Rosa Parks got told to move, then stabbed the bus driver. I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes, right?
Y'all not going to make me believe...
I think that's how I remember the story, too. I heard Rosa Parks was a reenactment of a real incident of a lady that refused to sit in the back of the bus. Whiskey. Even Rosa didn't want to sit in the back with all the joggers. Joe Discount. Rosa stabbed the guy who invented slavery and everyone clapped. Oh. Who said Austin's Zone isn't educational? Y'all are learning true history tonight. True and factual history. Straight from the chat. Rosa Parks was a planned stunt. Alexander Dickey had 40 prior charges, 25 of them felonies, yet he walked free until Logan Federico was killed. Story that is barely in the news. Barely in the news. I wonder why. You guys know the story? Let me pull up an article. It's like not even auto-filling on Google. College co-ed was executed as she slept by a career criminal who broke in, then went on a shopping spree with her credit cards. An aspiring teacher was executed as she slept by a career criminal who stole her credit cards, went on a shopping spree. Her heartbroken father said he's still waiting for her to reply to his last text message to her. Good night, I love you. College co-ed Logan Federico, 22, of Waxhaw, North Carolina, was visiting friends in Columbia, South Carolina on May 3rd when a prowler broke into a rental house, swiped her credit cards, and gunned her down. Alexander Dickey, 30, a career criminal with 40 prior charges, and according to this, 25 of them felonies, allegedly broke into the rental home where Federico was staying with a stolen gun and opened fire after stealing from the house. She was asleep. Dickey then went on a shopping spree the next day with her credit cards and was caught shortly after he was spotted emerging from the woods, stealing a car and driving to a residence in Gaston. The genius went on a shopping spree with her credit cards. El Hazelraw, damn, what does it take to be locked up? I don't know. Let's see if he even gets locked up this time. Dickey faces a slew of charges, including murder, burglary, weapons possession, and credit card theft. Cops say he had convictions for robbery, grand larceny, and resisting arrest. He's scheduled to appear at Columbia Municipal Court on Tuesday. So he'll be out by Wednesday, it sounds like. So if you're in the Columbia area, you know, maybe you could go hang out with him. Maybe you can go break into some homes with him and get some credit cards. Get some free shoes out of it. Story that is barely being reported. This is the ADL heat map tracking hate, extremism, anti-Semitism, and terror. Notice how they lump anti-government and white supremacists as right-wing along with right-wing other. Are you guys on the map? I wish this wasn't here. I want to see the whole map. I guess I could go to the ADL and look myself, but... Kimba, did I get a dog? No. Do you hear a dog? Joe Discount, Ohio looks well represented. Yeah, you can't even really see Tennessee on the map. To be fair, though, you can't even really see California. Oh yeah, how are the futures doing? Up 1%, S&P up 1.37%, NASDAQ up almost 2%. I saw on the 24-hour market that Tesla was ripping up. It's like 320 or something. That was earlier, though. What about gold? Is gold still ripping? No, gold's actually... Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. If trade deals are coming, gold would actually come down a little bit. Crypto is barely moving. Interesting. Oil still hovering around 61. Lynn, couple things in This Week in Hong. Okay, thank you. What you got for me? I'll just pull it over here. Greatest commercial in television history, huh? Blackfire, Jewish anti-natalist propaganda. DJ Lunchbox called it before the end. He seen it. Yeah, sure remembers this. Me when I'm out of creamer. What is this?
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the same.
That was unnecessary. We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Olivia Lee, where are you?
That's none of your business. Do you hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting
I actually have some more questions for you. Okay, we're going to go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No, I don't.
Let's send it over to our senior correspondent, Nick Lee Minaj.
Look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it's probably bad.
Let's go to our eye in the sky, Timothy Chalamet. Timothy.
Man, I am so high up right now.
You are in a helicopter.
I didn't know that when I got in. I thought it was a weird car.
What do you see up there?
Everything. It's too much. We were never supposed to see this. I need to go back down.
You stay right there. We're going to go to commercial.
Have you recently lost a child because they exploded? Because that's crazy. How are we all not talking about this? I feel like that really got glossed over real quick. That's a huge thing. Call Tedley. 555 call Tedley. I want to talk about this. Call Tedley now.
And we're back. Let's check in with Morgan Lee Freeman with sports. Morgan Lee.
I just want to take this sports time to say that whatever you hear about me in the next 24 hours is completely false. People are going to say things and have documents and recordings to back up what they say, and it's just not real. You should believe me and not their solid evidence. Knicks take it by 2.
This is when champions are born. We're going now to Frankly Sinatra with the weather, Frankly.
It's everywhere.
We won't be hearing from him anymore. Coming up, a cat learns how to water ski and then drowns.
That's basically the news summed up in one little clip. Did he say the cat drowns?
Cat learns how to water ski and then drown.
Then drowns. It's hilarious. Alright, that gets a subscribe out of me. Poker night turns violent. Oh no. Jay, best news I've seen in over a decade. Yeah, that was good. Normally I think stuff like that's, you know, only like a little funny or overdone or overplayed, or I like that. Joe, if they had said Trump's fault at the end, it's CNN. I think that was giving more of like a local news feel. Wait, so what does this say? Just something, poker night turns violent?
Do what the fuck you gotta do. What's up? Do what the fuck you gotta do. You think I'm fucking afraid of you, dude? What's up?
Oh, well, I mean,
I'm scared. I'm scared. I got this guy coming at me. I'm gonna get your leg, okay? It's a little twisted on me. Get your leg, all right?
well, I mean, you're kind of asking for it there, buddy. You shouldn't have bet with 8-3 offsuit, stupid motherfucker. Shouldn't have gone all in, you dumbass. He got called on that all in, yeah. Exactly what I was thinking, Lunchbox. Joe Discount, he should have been more afraid. Absolutely. Let's check out the drop moment again.
What the fuck you gotta do?
Do what the fuck you gotta do. He's about to.
Do what the fuck you gotta do? You think I'm fucking afraid of you, dude?
You think I'm fucking afraid of you? You should be. Jay Davis, 8-3 offsuit wins 61% of the time.
What's up?
He drops so fast. There's a lot of weight to drop right there. Is his knee okay? That looks like it's probably not supposed to bend that way, especially for him. Let's get some slow-mo in here. Actually, okay, let's actually play it at 0.25 speed. Let's just play the whole thing. Or not the whole thing, but from here. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. His knees weren't okay before the fall. This is so much funnier in 0.25 speed. That punch is still fast, even at 0.25 speed. Dang. I gotta say, I mean, that swing was fast. This is at 0.25 speed. It almost looks like his arm is moving at regular speed. His knee is fine. Yeah, his knee's... Well, I mean, I doubt his knee is fine, but I don't think this incident made his knee any worse than it was before this incident. Old school sucker punched him. Would you qualify this as a sucker punch? I mean, kinda, but not really. I mean, I feel like sucker punches are mostly from behind or completely unexpected. This dude got in his fucking face, and then the dude in the middle is trying to separate him. I don't know if that's a sucker punch. I don't know if I would classify that as a sucker punch. What do you think, chat? Sucker punch, yes or no? We're going to do a poll over on YouTube. Sucker punch, yes, no. Lance says yes. YouTube seems to think no. Twitch so far has 2 yes votes. So we'll add 2 yes votes. No face, they're both pussies. The sucker got punched, says Krav Maga. That's one way to look at it. I don't know. I think that I personally don't think it's a sucker punch, but it's on the line. It's on the line. Jay, wait, 2025 sucker punch or regular sucker punch? Lance says, I only say yes because the guy in the middle was taking his attention. The guy throwing the punch had nothing stopping him. Yeah, I definitely lean towards not a sucker punch, but I can understand why you could possibly argue that it is one. Darian says, I would argue the big guy did not in fact expect it, but does not make it a sucker punch. Kind of looking like the nose have it. Kind of looking like the nose have it. Old School says it'd be interesting to see what the judge says. I'm the judge. I am the judge of all things for all eternity. And I'm letting chat decide. I guess that makes chat the judge. Lance, I am the law. I think the nose have it. I'm giving it to the nose. Thank you for participating. Thank you everyone for participating in this very important ruling that we had tonight in the zone. It's very important that you all do your civic duty and vote as a jury in these matters. Kimba, corrupt Hongerville judge. Yeah, chat basically is the jury here, right? Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, bring that to the front. What is this? What is this? What do you got for me?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is this that new movie, Two Gay Presidents? For Netflix? This is just a preview for that new movie, Two Gay Presidents.
Thank you. Thank you.
Them saying goodbye. Goodbye after what? After their gay lovemaking session in that hotel? Kimba, SNL uncomfortable skit. Before or after the Coke party? Old School. And Z still has no tie. He still hasn't found a tie. Manlit Alliance. So this was pre-Coke party. Or post-Coke party. Or is it... Or I mean, let's be real. This is just an extension of the day before's Coke party. What else is going on? What else is going on, guys? What the fuck is this? This is live in Bakersfield.
Actually, almost stupid. But I grabbed a bunch of them back out of my backpack.
I do not have puppy trees right now.
Krav Maga. You finally reached your hog limit, huh?
Oh, that's true. Well, maybe you don't need that movement.
Stage Crest, Washington, for traumatic injuries.
Sweet Eagle. Jay, did we find Precious? This is Precious come back from the future.
4-month-old? Was it 4-month-old?
3-month.
What?
3-month.
Oh, 3-month-old?
Yeah.
A little baby unaccompanied in the road.
Rob, that's Voldemort when he's all fucked up.
Oh,
Voldemort's really gone downhill after that little fight with Harry. After getting defeated by Harry, he's now a crackhead in California.
Robert, Edward Boy, Edward Lincoln, Edward Camp.
And that guy that we're gonna get some food to, he just someone gave him some food, so he just gave his food away. We'll still feed him. That's pretty cool, huh?
They didn't want it.
Oh, they don't want it?
No, they don't keep back with it.
Correction, 24th and 7-Eleven, code 4.
I'll take them
Underwater volcano eruption off the coast of Oregon right now.
Robert, Edward, Victor, Edward, Edward, Sam, what's that? Middle name of Gavin.
If you guys are watching the live stream, you owe me a like. Hit that like button, guys. Let's go! 500 likes and 1,500 viewers. Yeah.
33, 3750, Dalehurst Drive, from the 10 for analytic reduction. 10-5-3750.
Underwater volcano eruption.
Central Warren, 144 Adam. 1098 paper. You're about to 602 Monero Dome Drive from Lerna.
Could Portland get swallowed by a tsunami?
What, she's rolling cigarettes?
One can only hope. That's cool. Soon it will be an island. I'm hoping for the tsunami angle, the Oregon tsunami angle, but island would be fine. Caesar, good to see you. Just got here. What the hell is that? We're unsure what the hell this is. It's live in Bakersfield, California, though. Whatever it is. Uh-oh. Kimba, I never said he saw a bear in my neighborhood. There's never been any bears around here. Mating season, I guess. Are you gonna try to go mate with a bear?
Yeah, the Jeep in the back, look. Yeah. Makes you wonder how much that thing costs.
Like 30, 40 pounds.
It's on the move.
Just order 2 and I didn't bring the dog food. Yes, I'm still waiting on the food. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, guys. Happy Mother's Day.
What will happen if an asteroid hits the Earth in 2032? Oh, please. Oh, please. Hey, is that an election year? It is. Can we vote asteroid for 2032? I don't think bears routinely eat dogs, Kimba. Like we'll make it to 2032, says Jay. Yeah, that is pretty optimistic, isn't it? What? The Pope's Floridian brothers shared a video calling Pelosi a drunk cunt and scolded crying libs suffering from TDS. So the Pope's Floridian brother is awesome? My credit score dropped 100 points simply watching these people getting ready for prom clips. Lance, what are the asteroid's policies? Let's give the asteroid a chance, guys. Well, is Mediaite gonna link this video? I want to see the video. Lou Provost. On February 21st, Provost shared a meme of a blue-haired liberal with her child at a doctor's office that was captioned, "Your child isn't trans, you're just a shitty parent." A day after President Donald Trump won the 2024 election, Provost had a simple take. "I tolerated Obama for 8 years and kept quiet. Here's my issue with the whole 'let us all be a United States again' that we heard from Joe Biden for the last 4+ years. The Democrats have gone and scorched earth. You have salted the fields and now you want to grow crops. The problem is 75+ million of us have memories longer than a hamster." So it's a pretty good post, if you ask me. Democrats and hamsters. Let's all get behind Brother Pope. Right, Darian? XQC multi-millionaire got his chat to rent him a bike.
Nostradamus. Do not move.
Well, I mean, if you never have to pay for anything, it's pretty easy to save money, isn't it? Oh God, what is this? Jesus. He heard noises in his house and decided to leave the Connect on. I think he just gave the Nazi salute at the end, too. Jeez. What you need to know ahead of the Diddy trial.
Time consuming, but that's exactly what would happen. Is the trial, they would just reschedule it and do it again with a new jury. Sometimes what happens is that the prosecutor may tweak charges, drop charges. Yeah, both sides may bring in new witnesses to tighten up any loose ends on their case, but ultimately it would result in the case being tried again.
I don't know, Lunchbox. That's why it's dangerous to scroll on X these days.
Challenges of prosecuting high-profile people in sex trafficking.
It looked like someone
cases,
dancing
you're talking
inappropriately,
about
but
a man who is very well known and has.
Jay Davis, I
been
need to
well known
know a
for
channel
decades.
not showing the Diddy trial.
Sure, and I mean, you look at the perfect example here is the list that the judge gave the prospective jurors, which was, as I recall, like hundreds of names, many of whom were famous celebrities, athletes, rappers, people in the music industry. So what happens in circumstances like this is the jurors are asked, is there anything about these?
Why won't you show the rest of the video here?
Or the person who's on trial or the witnesses who may influence you either way. And if they have a particularly negative feelings towards people that engage in this activity or these celebrities, that could, of course, make it more difficult to get a jury. And on the other hand, if they're like, look, these are my idols, I could never convict if these people were on the stand. Well, they also wouldn't be ideal jurors either.
And that's, of course, the question here is a lot of people have asked how you go about seating a jury when you do have somebody who is so well known and has been for decades. So does that kind of complicate the situation?
Diddy should be like Grounds. Yes, Diddy should represent himself.
Obviously, the case was not moved to another location. So how does that work?
Well, it absolutely does. And that's in any case where you have people who are this high profile and this well known, coupled with the fact that just recently, it seems like just yesterday, frankly, that video was circulated. That's a lot of people have seen that. They're already having a lot of people report that they know all about the video already and that they have already developed some type of opinions about it, which is no surprise considering the content of the video.
Do they have a full jury yet?
They are definitely going to have those challenges. And so what they are tasked with now,
this is the same prosecutor as the Maxwell case, James Comey's daughter? Really? I didn't know that.
Who can be
I haven't been
fair
following
and
this trial
impartial.
very closely,
In
or
other
really
words,
at all.
that does
Except for
not
like
mean
every once in a while
that they
when
haven't previously seen
stumble
the
on a
video
clip that I
or
show
that
you
they
guys
don't know
here on the
people
zone.
involved. It means that they convince the parties, the
But do they have a
attorneys
jury
here
yet?
in the court that they have not formed an opinion yet of guilt, innocence, or any other relative important issue in this jury.
5 hours
or in
ago,
this
jury
trial.
selection is expected
What
to
are we
wrap up
talking
Monday,
about
so
as far
they do
as,
not. They're expected to have one by
sentencing,
the
legal
end of
sentencing
tomorrow.
if we do have a conviction here on really any of these charges. What is Diddy actually facing?
Life. He's facing life, and frankly, I think there's a very good chance that he'll get it if he's convicted, given the nature and how long this went on. If the judge, in fact, if the jury renders a verdict for them, and I do think it's very likely that he'll ultimately get life.
Interesting. All right. Well, Andrea Lewis, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and discuss this. Obviously, all eyes are on the case. One thing that's interesting is it's federal court. No cameras are allowed inside, so it makes it a little difficult for folks to gather the information and find out exactly what's going on. My last question here before I let you go, do you think that Diddy will testify? Is there any way to tell one way or another?
Well, only time will tell. If I had to guess, the answer is no. I think he has way too much to lose. And considering the nature of these allegations and the questions that he would be peppered with from the prosecution, I cannot imagine that he would step foot on that stand.
I mean, all this stuff makes me want to visit
Andrea
Ohio.
Lewis, thank you again for taking the time to be here. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
No, I mean, this is a really interesting case. I think that it really highlights problems that we have as a society, and that people like this who sing about violence and doing bad things to women, that they're glorified. And so as we see with Harvey Weinstein and the Me Too movement, the tides are turning, and I think that's ultimately very, very good.
All right, Andrea, thank you again for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrea. You guys want to play a game? I'm probably wrapping up here pretty soon, but do you guys want to play a quick game? Or even a couple games? How about some GeoGuessr? We haven't done GeoGuessr in a while. What the? Why is that happening? Oh. F11, not F10. Pressing the wrong fucking button. That's why it's happening. Austin. Contexto? You'd rather play Contexto than GeoGuessr? You guys crushed Contexto last night. Let's do some GeoGuessr. We can maybe end it with some Contexto if you want. DJ Lunchbox. Paris. Is it Paris? Resume campaign. I guess let's resume campaign. Were we playing a campaign? Travel around the world. Level 33. How do I just play the regular game? Single player. Classic maps. Travel around the world and discover new places and exciting gameplay. Party. Invite your friends and play together. Oh, does anyone have GeoGuessr? I feel like we'll have to figure that out for another stream. But I guess we could do like a party some night. We can't guess Peru anymore because it's now blasphemy. Yes. Cyber Diary. Age of Empires 2 had the biggest update in 20 years. I never played that game, but I mean I've seen people playing it. It looks pretty cool actually. All right. Were we playing a campaign last night? What's this resume campaign shit? Travel around the world 0%. I have money in a wallet? What is going on? We're at level 33? I think the last time we played this I was drunk. I have no idea what's going on. Progress around the world. All right, let's go. Los Angeles, progress 9%. Okay, so we're going to Los Angeles. This is dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. I'm going back to the regular game. Visit 3 cities. How do I get to the regular game? Main menu. Single player. Classic maps. Classic maps. Yeah, here we go. Let's do world for now. Let's try world, and then when we really suck at world, we'll go to United States. All right, guys. Where is it? Where are we? Come on, guys. Biro Niruka Moshaka. Diamaro Spridas Kopno. What's the telephone number? 720000000. Zabao. Does anyone recognize this? Has anyone been here? Cuba? Jeff Stroman says Czech Republic, Utah. Salon Fringzierski. Could be Poland. I don't hate Poland with the ski. Belgium, Poland. Jay, that's my condo. We've got 2 for Poland. We got 2 for Poland. Derek Stroman said Czech Republic, so should we do like maybe lower Poland here? I'm gonna go near Krakow. Not bad! It was Poland. It was Poland. 175 miles off. That's not bad. We got the right country. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Good job, chat. Good job, chat. Not bad at all. All right, next. Jay, better than Dave Portnoy, 100%. That's hilarious. That took me a second. I was like, what? All right, next one. That was 1 out of 5. Pretty stoked that we got the right country. Not bad. Where we at, chat? Ooh, yellow license plates. That means something, but I forget what it means. I think is it New Zealand? Well, wait. 77242. Wait, no, this might... For sale pinpoint? Now I'm confused. I think yellow license plate... There's only like 2 or 3 countries that have yellow license plate. Netherlands? It's not China. Buddhist priest. It's always guessing China. Drunk drivers in Ohio. I used to remember what the yellow license plate meant, but now I forget. I think it's New Zealand. UK? Is it UK? Is it just straight up UK? Do they have yellow license plates? I don't think they do. But maybe they do. Where in UK? North Ireland? They do speak Dutch in the Netherlands. I mean, alright. Where in the UK? NL on the truck? Where? Where do you see NL on the truck? That's NI. We've only got a little bit of time left to guess, I think. I feel like we're guessing UK, right? Northern Ireland? I mean, is that what NI stands for? Northern Ireland? Leeds UK, says Stroman. Alright, chat. You gotta tell me what to do here. I know we're somewhere out here. We're gonna be close. England has yellow plates. Is it England that has yellow plates? Are you sure? If we're doing that, I'm going up here because it's closer to Northern Ireland. Fuck, I don't know. 50-50 here between UK and Northern Ireland. I kind of think it might be Northern Ireland that has yellow plates. I think, like, somewhere in the back of my brain, I remember that. Fuck. Yeah, it was near Belfast. We're 26 miles away. Nice. Nice. I think it's like Northern Ireland and New Zealand. Hang on, I'm looking it up. What countries have yellow license plates? It's okay, it's the Netherlands, Luxembourg. UK uses them in the back. Okay, it's more than I thought. Netherlands, Luxembourg, UK, Israel, Sri Lanka, New South Wales, Denmark, Hungary, Poland, Cyprus, France, Kenya, Ukraine, Russia, and China. China, hey. Hey, you weren't that off, Buddhist priest. This doesn't even list Northern Ireland or Ireland at all, but okay. Yellow in the back sounds like the Brits. Okay, well, fuck yeah. 26 miles off is pretty damn good, guys. We're crushing this. We normally suck so hard at this game. Lunchbox, they don't even have cars in Kenya, right? They probably steal them from the UK or something. They're stolen. Alright, next. I mean, Northern Ireland, I guess Northern Ireland is UK. Good point, Lynn. Where are we at? This looks like some Russia shit. Maybe? No. Fuck, I don't know. Turkey, maybe? Maybe? Who has this dumb sign? This dumb crosswalk sign. Definitely a Stan country. In Southern Soviet Union. Layman says looks Soviet bloc. Jay, hell. I'm guessing hell on earth. Alabama? I would go up and down the street, but I don't think that's going to help us much. Let's go a little bit down the street. DJ Lunchbox, your chat didn't show? What did you say? You said Turkey or something earlier. Bulgaria? I mean, we're definitely, I believe... Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're definitely in this area. I think I see Borat over there. Oh, you said not Pakistan? Yeah, why didn't that show up? Oh, you probably typed... Oh, you probably can't type bomb in the chat. Stan region. I mean, do we just do, like... Kazakhstan? Even though I don't think this is, but it's kind of central to where we're thinking. What do you guys think? What's the play here? Northeast Kazakhstan? Other people? Zoom in on them. There's a person. There's another person. DJ Lunchbox, freedom of speech on YouTube? Psh. Man of low moral fiber, I'd maybe go Bulgaria. Why Bulgaria? I really just feel like we click here because it's central. It's central to where we are kind of all thinking it is, so I'm just gonna go for it. Not bad. It was southern part of Russia up here. It was Russia. That was the first thing I said was Russia, and then I talked myself out of it. But the problem with Russia is, where in the fucking Russia do I click? Like, 784 miles off. Not too great. I mean, not too bad. Not too great either. I should have gone higher into Kazakhstan. It's, yeah, where are we exactly? Bogota, Russia. Yeah, compared to past games, we are doing pretty good. 740 miles is just up the street in Soviet Russia, right? Yeah, that's nothing. Not bad, not bad. All right, we haven't messed one up like royally yet. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is definitely United States. Beaver Creek Tavern, West 340, Kings Highway Inn. What state are we in, guys? What's Highway 340? Speed limit 45. These trees look southern or midwestern. Bondsville Road. Closed today. You think Pennsylvania? Connecticut? Pennsylvania has a Kings Highway. Northern Michigan. No, I don't want to cheat. But if chat cheated, then chat cheated. Stroman says Virginia. The road sign 340 is Pennsylvania. Kenya. Alright, we're guessing Kenya. We're going for Kenya. Catnip Evergreen. Hong hong hong. Happy Mother's Day. For another little bit. Are we doing Pennsylvania? You think your aunt in Pennsylvania lived off Kings Highway? .340 I think would make sense for Pennsylvania. Are we just doing Pennsylvania? Where's 340, huh? No face, I'm sticking to Turkmenistan. Darian says, I say Kentucky or Tennessee. See, that's what I was thinking. It was more southern too. The trees. I was thinking, like, I mean, this looks like it could be near me. But maybe even a little more north. I don't know. But where's a 340 if there's 322. Where's that? That in Pennsylvania? If that's 322, where's 340? 422. I mean, I'm not clicking anywhere until I see a 340. JR. I remember Route 340 by Bristol Speedway. Just for shits and giggles. 340. I see a 340. There's 340. I found 340. Fuck it, just go with China. But where on 340, huh? Does 340 start right here? I don't want to lose it. That's more in Maryland. Now find Bondsville Road or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, Bondsville Road. Of course, this says west to 340. So that doesn't exactly mean it is. Oh, this is 340. It's 340, 200. I don't think we're getting the exact spot here. Unless I can find this Beaver Creek Tavern. Closed Tuesday and Wednesday. All right, chat. Hung meetup at Beaver Creek Tavern. Tuesday night. Lynn keeps saying Philly, but there's no 340 in Philly, I don't think. Outside of Philly? I'm gonna lose 340. Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Beaver, isn't that slang for vagina? I don't know, guys. You guys keep saying Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. Downingtown. Okay, where's Downingtown then? What part of Pennsylvania is Downingtown in? Like I know where Downingtown, Pennsylvania is. Go back where? What do you mean? You can't just say go back, Kimba. What do you mean go back? Oh, Downingtown, right there. Okay. 3.1 miles away. Good job, chat. Thank you for cheating. There's 340. It's a different 340. It's a smaller 340. Okay, I never would have found that 340. There's Beaver Creek Tavern. Jay Davis, we're never going back. All right. Yeah, I never would have found that 340. That would have been insane. There it is, though. 340 in Bondsville Road. I'll see you guys there Monday for Wings Night. Alright guys, I'm hopping on a plane tomorrow. Tomorrow night, live stream from Beaver Creek Tavern. Lunchbox on my way. Alright, next. Oh shit. Thanks. Is this China? And we're fucked. And we're fucked. Buddhist priest says 8-hour drive. You can swing that. Let me see. How far is it for me? Directions. Oh, only a 12-hour drive. Or a 2-hour flight. Thailand, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Shitwater Road. What's this shadow? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, we're screwed here, right? Bangladesh, Thailand. I don't hate the Southeast Asia angle. Don't hate it. No garbage littered on the road. So not India. I don't hate the Southeast Asia angle, but go down the road. You think that's gonna help, Stroman? Which way? Which way down the road would you like to go? This way? It looks like there's a building over here. Let's see. Was that building bombed or falling down? Tough to tell. And we can't tell because we got those trees in the way. I do really like Southeast Asia now, though. Here's the building. Ooh. Now I kind of like Africa. Jay Davis, West Virginia. Oh, you're just saying where you live. Not that this is West Virginia. I don't know. Now I don't know. Minnesota. Yeah, this is, yeah. Minnesota. Kenya, Africa, Nairobi, Haiti. Haiti. Yeah, I no longer like Southeast Asia. Not after seeing this. Now I don't really know. Zimbabwe, Kenya, Ethiopia. I don't hate Kenya. Red dirt, so Kenya or Southern Africa. I kind of like Kenya. Philippines. I don't think it's Philippines. Antarctica. I'm going Kenya, guys. I'm going Kenya. Fuck! It was India? No way. No fucking way. None of us were on India. We pretty much ruled India out. Southeast Asia would have been closer. Damn. Well, what are you gonna do? We still did pretty good here. We still did pretty good. SAR, we were very wrong, SAR. What the fuck? It's rigged. Fake game. Alexander told you I saw the poo. We should have listened to Alexander. You did say that up here. It looks like poop, India. Layman Talk said Poo Town. DJ Lunchbox said India, Shitwater Road. Yeah, I know. Actually, a bunch of you said India, and then somehow we just got completely off of that. I kind of thought India wasn't a bad guess, and then I don't know what happened. Overall, pretty good though. View results. New best score, guys. Fuck yeah. That's our new best. That's the new best we've ever done. Congratulations, chat. We got a silver medal. FT said there were no cows, shit, or piles of rubble. It's the nicest street in all of India. Perhaps it is. New best score. New high score. Fuck yeah. That's because no South America. DJ Lunchbox, can we do US only? Yeah. And we've done US only earlier thinking it was going to be easier. We've done that before, and that's what you think. Yeah, we can do a US only round. Classic maps. United States. All right, let's do Japan. Everyone knows Japan really well. Yeah, all right, let's do United States. Let's try to beat our United States high score. Our best score is 15,864, apparently. Let's do Greenland only. Okay, speed limit 55. Very, very fucking flat. Clearly thinking Midwest right off the bat. Lynn, before I limited you guys to spinning 360, no zooming or going down streets. I always zoomed, but yeah, I did always used to make us play on hard mode, no going down the street. And I think since we're in the US, we're going to play on hard mode. So no moving down the street. I will zoom, though. We can zoom. Once again, I don't think going down the street's going to help us a ton here. Lunchbox, South Dakota. In our defense, you were probably really drunk for most of these. Most likely, yeah, because we would usually play this late night, 2, 3 a.m., 12 beers deep. Kansas, Kansas. I don't hate Kansas pick. I don't hate Kansas. It's probably like middle of Kansas. Lynn, I eventually took zooming away too. I must have been really drunk. No more zoom for you guys! What do you guys think? Middle of Kansas? Yeah, I'm being generous, Lunchbox, with 12 beers. It's probably closer to 20. Stroman says Iowa. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, here's the problem. It could be Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota. I kind of feel like we're in this area. Jay Davis says Gut says Nebraska. I think I might hit Nebraska because that's central to like basically where it could be. It's definitely in this area. And I kind of feel like Nebraska's our best bet. What? Kentucky? No one even said Kentucky. Or wait, is that even in Kentucky or is that Illinois? El Dorado, Illinois. El Dorado, Illinois. I've driven through there a bunch of times, actually. On my way to Kansas City from Nashville. So, there you go. Wait, how do I get back to the game? Oh, here's the game. Well, not great. 1497 out of 5,000 possible points. That's on you then, Austin. Fair enough. I've literally driven through there I don't know, a dozen times or so. But I don't recall that road. I don't think I was on that exact road. Maybe I was, I don't know. It all looks the same. Pretty much once I get through Kentucky, from there to Kansas City, the whole fucking drive looks the same. Except I hit St. Louis briefly. And that's just a shithole. I can't wait to get the hell out of St. Louis. And then it looks the same again. Okay, American flag, so it's not a commie city. 50th Avenue. Alright guys, what state has 50th Avenue? What are these trees? Texas. We have a Texas and we have a Maine. These trees do look a little more northern to me. I don't know. Buddhist priest at the same time. Lots of pine trees thinking northern. I agree. But I feel like in the past we've thought these trees were northern and it turned out to be Washington area, Seattle area. Buddhist also says we're up north or out west. So, basically what I'm saying. Yeah, this is either north area or northwest. So it's either northeast or northwest, which really sucks because those are not fucking close at all. Too flat for northern. Colorado, Wyoming. Like it really, like I could see all of these being correct. See, Lunchbox, I told you, United States is hard. It's kind of hard. Somehow we were better in shithole countries than we are at the United States. Jay, your gut always says Nebraska. I'm surprised your gut doesn't say Peru. Warm enough for those flowers. Which makes me think more out west. Anonymous is New Jersey. Darian, the reason Americans don't travel so much is because they have the entire world within their borders. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of true. Could be Northern Cali. It really could be Northern Cali. Not South because there aren't any white cars. Yeah, pretty much I think we all agree this is not in the South. Watch it be like fucking Alabama or something, but... Oregon is your guess. AH also said Oregon. I am leaning towards Northwest region. I just am. It could be Colorado. But yeah, this one's tough as shit. It is overcast, which also lends credence to like the Washington area. Does Missouri have those weird pine trees? I'm sure it does. But I'm not getting a Missouri feel. This is a little too nice for Missouri. Missouri's kind of a shithole. For the most part. I'm doing it. I'm going right here. I'm calling it. Oh, we're gonna be so fucking wrong. BAM! 43 miles away. Hell yeah. Shit, it's just right outside Portland, basically. Nice. Nice. That was a killer move. 4,600 points, 4,601 points. Bam. Good guess. Good guess. DJ Lunchbox, your brother lives there? Well, this one's on you then, man. This definitely doesn't look anything like that when you've been there. Sure. Sure. The last one was on me. I take blame for last one. This one's on you, buddy. Alright, next. This is giving south. This looks like the south to me. Warning. Neighborhood watch. Our neighbors are watching to report suspicious activity to our law enforcement. Beware of dog. This is so south. Your brother lives a couple miles from there. No rain gutters? Yeah. Oh, it's 100% south. This is near the prison? What? I like Georgia, honorable member. I like Georgia. Gorman and North 36th Street. These lunchbox, you want to say Baton Rouge? Really? Texas. A Texas star is on one of those houses? Where? Oh! Ooh. Kimba, Mississippi. Never been there, but yeah. 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 So we're in Texas. Of course, the biggest fucking state. North Texas. I can get down with that. Like for our humble Texas. Did you say cactus? Oh yeah. Interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. Lynn, my sister has that star at her house in Georgia. Yeah, the cactus is throwing me off. So, I mean, it's gonna be like desertish area, Texas, maybe? North Texas for sure, I live here. Plumber, I have those flowers. I mean, should we do Lubbock? Amarillo? I don't think it's Texas-Louisiana border. I think it's more over here. You think Houston area? Does Houston have cactus? Yeah. Lunchbox is like, is that your house? Yeah. What if one of these times we're playing this game and someone's like, that's my fucking house? The star on the side of the house is a Texas staple, yeah. But to Lynn's point, I do see that star on the side of some houses even around here in Nashville. So it's usually people that have moved from Texas to somewhere. Prickly pear cactus is everywhere there in Texas. Are Houstonians real Texans, though? Has to be more northern than southern with only one window air conditioner. Anonymous says Amarillo. I like Northwest Texas. I do. Like Amarillo or Lubbock. Should we just click around here? I'm calling it. Dang it. Waco. It was closer to Houston. Waco? Interesting. Heart of Texas. Near the Walmart. DJ Lunchbox said, "Where's Waco?" right before I clicked this, huh? Would you have been able to convince me it's Waco? No, not terrible, but I feel like we could have done a little better here. Waco is a shithole. Never been to Waco. I've been to Dallas a couple times. Been to Fort Worth. I drove all the way through Texas. I drove from Nashville to LA once. So obviously I had to drive through Texas. I haven't spent much time in Texas, surprisingly. Let's see the real place. There it is. Google Street View. Same thing. All right. Number 4. Florida. Right? But where in Florida? Does that say Hong? Oh yeah, does anyone know that area code off the top of their head? I mean, it's 100% Florida, but where? I kind of think Tampa area. Jay Vickers says 727 is Clearwater. Okay, I mean that tracks with my Tampa. It's near a dog track. Well, that's just all of Florida. All of Florida is just one big dog track. Should I just take Clearwater? Damn, 12 miles. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, I knew it wasn't Miami. I knew it wasn't Orlando. I knew it wasn't like South Florida because I've spent a bunch of time there. I kind of thought it might have been a little more northern. It gives me a little bit of like this area vibes, Pensacola and all that, but I was just kind of liking Tampa because Tampa's in the middle. That was pretty much my reasoning. I knew it wasn't south. Yeah, our last one's gonna be in the middle of fucking nowhere. Wait, what's our total points so far? I haven't been keeping track. Are we close to beating the high score? We might be. We might be close because we've gotten a couple good ones. The one up here we did was really fucking good. This one was really fucking good. All right, last round, guys. Last round. And this is to be it for the stream too, by the way. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, guys. It's been fun. We'll, of course, see you tomorrow because I'm streaming every single day in May. I promised chat I would. And every other time I've ever promised chat something like this, I haven't followed through. So I'm going to do it this time. We're 11 days in. We're doing it. Looks like you were right, Lunchbox. This is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Local traffic only, speed limit 15. Everyday May. Idaho? It could be Idaho, sure. I have no idea. Jarvis, will Kara join you for the celebrations? I might have to get Kara on a stream someday. We are leading up to towards the end of May. I think May 27th, May 26th is the 5-year anniversary of day 1 of the zone. What that trash can do? Read the garbage can? Can't read it. W-Est? Could be Alabama, Mississippi, or North Florida, Panhandle, Florida. It could be. It could be any of those. I agree. Yellow fire hydrant? What does that mean? Does that mean anything to anybody? Could be Louisiana. Could be. I have no idea. Yeah, waste management, I guess, which is a very southern thing, but I don't. Is that everywhere? AK, Arkansas. Oh, guys, this could be pretty much anywhere in the South. It could also be even a little bit up here. North Ireland or Nebraska. I don't hate just going here in the Panhandle. Shit, though. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get too much more information here. I think we just gotta hit somewhere down here and hope for the best. I'm just gonna kind of hit here. It's a little more central. Witness Protectionville, says Stroman. Yeah, where's that? All right, here we go. Damn. Arkansas. Jarvis, you said Arkansas. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Arkansas. Well, Stroman, they would never find you there. That's true. This is Witness Protectionville, basically. Basically, you were right, Stroman. All right, let's check our final score, final results. New best high score. We did it, guys. Fuck yeah. Those couple good guesses sent us over. That's 2 new high scores. General all around the world and United States tonight. We're crushing it lately, guys. We're crushing it. Cyber Diary. Arkansas is fake. This game is rigged. Hey, we still did it. We still got a new high score. 2 new high scores tonight. Gotta love it. We did it, chat. Jay, a.k.a. Cocaine Airport Country. Yeah, Clinton Cocaine Airport Country. That was fun, Lynn. That was fun. This whole month has been fun. Every stream this month has been fun with you guys. Even though, I mean, while some streams there's been a lot going on, and then some streams like tonight, not much happening, but we can always find some shit to do. That's why I love you guys. It's a very versatile stream. I appreciate you guys sending me all that stuff to play. Enemy Bob, your dad grew up in Pine Bluff in the 40s? Well, this is your fault then. Why didn't you recognize it? You should have known, man. Yep, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Hong, hong, hong. We'll hong again tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Tomorrow could be an interesting news day. I feel like a lot of shit happened over the weekend news-wise, and it's all gonna like start coming out tomorrow. Buddhist Priest, chill times, best streams ever. Thank you, thank you. I agree. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.